Alright. We're gonna give it one more second, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let me mute the feed so I just keep chat pulled up. All we have left is Maria, Orphan, and good old Lawrence. The man, the myth, the goat, the legend himself. Honestly, more worried about Lawrence than I am the other two. But we'll probably start with Maria just for shits and giggles. There was no live stream yesterday because I was going to post the Burial Blade run yesterday, but it messed up in the rendering process about a quintillion times, and ultimately I had to cut some of the fights out of the footage in order to get it to finally post, which was a massive pain. So it ended up going out earlier today. But we're back. And hopefully that run gets a few views to it. I'm not sure what format I like better. For the DS1 Plat run, I had like 11 videos where I just kind of supercut all the most interesting moments from all the live streams. But for the Burial Blade run, I only included the boss fights. Depending on which people seem to prefer, that might be my preference for editing down the streams in the future. Especially because it turns like a 1 hour and 17-minute video is what that one turned out to be. If some of the footage hadn't corrupted, it probably would have been like an hour and a half, which is a lot more, I don't know, concise than like an 11-part series. Which is crazy, even fucking breaking it down into like hour-long videos. It took 11 parts in order to get the DS1 Plat run out. Either way, I'm not too sure, but we'll worry about that another time. Might as well get started. Oh, you know what? We haven't killed a Breedis yet either. Let's go, have some fun with Squiddy. Damn, have I not gone up there at all? I thought I went there, but just didn't fight. Oh man, so we still have to fight Celestial Emissary too, I think. We do have, yeah. Key to the Upper Cathedral Ward. We just never went. Oh, okay. Looks like we have a whole area then. Actually, that reminds me, how many of the chords? I did not mean to waste a sedative like that. Damn. I don't think I have any of the chords yet in this playthrough. Damn, okay. So there's 4 total. We get 1 from Murgo's baby. We get 1 from her when her quest is done. Get 1 from the clinic keeper. And then where's the last one from? I think it's from the hunter's workshop. So we'll knock out a few things all at once here. Maximum efficiency. I like this better than the pants. The pants were a nice suggestion. I don't think the pants look too bad on her, but I prefer this. It's orange, not red, but you can barely tell under most of the lighting. Fuck it, let's go down first. Hell awaits us. Okay, so the door... Yeah. The last time, I don't even know how I managed to survive. But I managed to get down there so easily. It'd be so nice if we could recreate that, but I feel like it's unlikely. Ooh, okay, well, we missed. We're off to a great start. Alright, let's try that again. Hopefully with a little bit more luck than that. Yeah, I don't remember how I did it last time. Usually I always do this, like, convoluted set of jumping where half the time I don't make it. The last time I just kind of let my health tank the fall for me and it worked. So it would be lovely to recreate that. After this run, we're either going to go straight to a new weapon pull, or we're going to do that race idea against, what's his name? Fuck, my bad, Black Flare. Damn. Lost every single viewer at one time. Instantaneously. Like a fucking biblical plague just wiped everyone out. Type shit. We're off to a strong start. Ah, dude, I was on there. No way. Let's see. I had to cut the Vicar Amelia fight. I had to cut the Orphan of Cause. I had to cut the Living Failures. Which is only like 3 of the bosses. But don't get me wrong. Those are some 3 heavy losses. Maybe not everyone is interested in the Living Failures, but it was an exciting fight. Orphan is definitely a major miss. And Amelia is a major story fight too. So it does blow. That dude had an interesting offer though. If he had stayed long enough to actually Elaborate. I might have agreed to it. PvP sounds interesting. I feel like it would be a little spammy because of how easy it is to parry, but like it feels like it would just be two people just continuously trying to trick each other into getting parried over and over again. Who knows? Who knows? Who's to say? All I know is we're gonna do it right this time. Yeah, look at this. It's like the perfect room to jump. Boom. Just requires a little bit of fall damage. Dang, this place looks way, like, crazier when you come here after the pale blood sky is revealed. I don't think I've ever been here during the red moon. Or, I guess, blood moon, I should say. Abandoned doll. What a weird little space this is. I suppose Old Yarnum is kind of similar. Like little small bits of village that the city's been built around. I guess that's how it happens in real life, too. It's still just so weird, though. Like, presumably you jump down here and you're right down in the city streets. I guess at the time their workshop would have been fairly... See, what church is that? I really wonder. Because that's yeah, this is the clock tower. Which means, like, most of Central Yarnum is, like, right over there. Forbidden Woods would be in the opposite direction, I'm pretty sure. Same as the witch's place. No, the witch's place would be in the opposite direction of here. The woods would probably be, like, maybe this direction? Like, south, down this way? I don't know. Interesting to think about. I never noticed just how often you can see the clock tower. It really is like a major landmark of Yarnum. I'm not gonna lie, I never felt that way in my first playthrough. I barely even noticed the thing. Even in the DLC where your main goal is climbing up it, I was like, huh, where the fuck is this place? I don't remember seeing this in Yarnum. I might just be blind. Either way, though. 1/3 chord. I also really like this boss. Well, it's a boss in the Chalice Dungeons. Here, it's just an enemy. But it's such a unique enemy that you don't see anywhere else in the game. Oh. We're not going to get a chance to see him in action, though. And it drops a madman's knowledge. I have to wonder. I have to wonder what the implications of that would be. kind of funny though that the Healing Church built their workshop basically right on top of the other workshop. They were like, yeah, you're doing it, but we can do it better. And we'll do it bigger and right in front of you too, just to remind you that we're better at it. No wonder all the church hunters are bastards. Not like us pure hunters. Oh. I didn't know the crucifix guys disappeared. Oh. Wait, no, yeah, why are only the crucifix guys gone? Unless... No, he's not here. The NPC that can take over here. Which makes sense, because I never really talked to Eileen in this one. Weird. The only two of those weird masked guys that use Frenzy disappear once the... Huh. I must wonder what the implications of that are. I don't know, I think those little things that people don't really talk about much, like the big lore videos, are often some of the most, like, interesting little questions to answer. Like because someone has to intentionally make everything that they put into these games. And it's so interesting to think about what the intention behind certain things are. Alright, let's go up this time and kill a Breedis. Okay, up we go. Up is more annoying than down, which I can't believe. The fit. Astronomical, though. Whole build worth it just for the fit. Oh, okay, so this is the perfect place to get a good understanding of it. That's Yahargul, right over there, because the secret church is down that way. The Grand Cathedral is right next to me. It's this big church right here. And then the workshop. Where was the workshop? I think the workshop is right down this way. I think it's kind of covered by fog or something. But it would be down here. Maybe that's it, actually. That might be the building right there. Huh. Is that the ocean? Or is that the sky? No, there's like something moving. Oh, you know what? That might be the reflection of an amygdala in the distance. Moving all around. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. No, it's not. That's water. No, it's not an ocean. That's the lake, I think. Maybe. The lake that Bergenworth is on? Huh. And see, that's just more of Yarnum. Let's go ahead and dodge this. Yo, calm yo shit. See, I came up here, but apparently I never lit the lantern. That's crazy. What'd I do? Die on the fucking bridge on the way across? Outrageous behavior. How could I have allowed such a thing? Yikes. See, this would have been the best spot to get crow footage back when we were making the Bloodborne 2 video. This would have been some peak crow footage right here. Perfect scenery. Nice, good flock with nothing else around to interrupt. except for the Psycho Frenzy babies, but they've only ever attacked me once while I was over here. And it did catch me off guard, I won't lie. Might not have survived that one.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes. Farewell, good hunt.
Damien of Mensis. Interesting. Wonder why Damien of Mensis would want to kill Abretus. I think that's further evidence that the choir and the school of Mensis are definitely not on the same side. They're quite opposed to each other. Maybe even through violent action when it requires. Damn, you know what? I kind of want to pray too. Alright. Prayer's over, buddy. It's time for us to get started. Do you feel my contact yet? I'm making contact pretty hard in your general direction. As a great one, you're supposed to understand these things. Yeah, wake up, sunshine.
She wouldn't quit fucking dry humping that random debris in the corner of the room, bruh. Could have been a nice run, but if she fucking would have just moved, bruh. But she wouldn't move. Yo, what's good? What's up? Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you around here before. Hope you're doing pretty good. Hope you're doing pretty good. Not gonna lie, I did not fight that boss. I just killed Mikola. What the fuck, Mikolish? Yeah, I mean, Breedis can be a little rough. We're in New Game 2 right now, or New Game Plus 2. Doing worse than you, not gonna lie. Oh, I mean, I've played the game, and, like, all the games in the series a lot at this point. I have quite a bit more experience than I probably would have. If you want to see me suck, go back to my original, Bloodborne run from 4 years ago. That's pretty rough. But even now, I still managed to somehow fail immaculately. 10-hour stream and only have one real member talk with me instead of bots telling me to go to an AI site. Yeah, the bots and scammers be a big thing. The ones I always get are the profile picture designer scams or whatever, where they're really desperate to show me their art so they can make me a banner or a profile picture. I'm just like, bro, it's not happening. It's just not. Don't need. Thank you. Goodbye. Back when I wasn't working, I was doing daily 10-hour live streams for about a month and a half. That was a fun time. We platinumed all of DS 1, 2, 3, Night Rain, Elden Ring on the 5 edition. Why are you doing this, boss, I might ask? So this is the Bloodletter run. Basically, we're doing weapon-only runs, or like specific weapon runs for the game. So right now I'm on the Bloodletter, and this is one of the only few bosses left in the game we haven't killed. We're basically trying to kill all of them. We're in New Game Plus 2, so everything is scaled really high though, and it's a bit annoying. a bit annoying. I prefer fresh runs over going into the New Game Plus cycles, just because I don't like bullet sponges. To me, it gets a little tiresome, but it's okay. I think we can get a Breedis. We managed to get her down to like 30% HP on our first go. Where can I find Murgo's Wet Nurse and then 1/3 of umbilical cord? Okay, so Murgo's Wet Nurse is the final boss at the end of the tower within Mensis. After you fight Mikolash, she's the next boss, sorry. And then she gives you one of the 3 cord pieces. There's 4 of them total, but you only need 3 to get the ending. Here, I'll show you real quick, because I'll be honest, that's more important. Showing you is more important than doing this right now. I'll show you the location of one of them. Or 2 of them, actually. I recommend getting the true ending, too. So yeah, the first one that you'll get whenever you beat Murgo's Wet Nurse, which is just the final boss at the end of the nightmare after you've made your way through the tower. So you're almost there. The second one is back here in Cathedral Ward. You have to do one of FromSoft's lovely fucking parkour falling challenges that they refuse to stop doing. Even though God knows who actually enjoys them, but you know, they're special. So you have to do a large drop and you'll find the second one. We'll go there now. I was actually just there earlier this stream. It's so funny that you say that. Not like 15 minutes before you joined this stream is when I went there and grabbed the exact cord piece you're talking about. So this is where you get one of the other ones as well. The prostitute, if you've talked to her and if you keep her alive throughout the game, she will eventually become pregnant and she'll have one of the cord pieces. You'll have to kill her to get it though. It's right after you beat No, I think after the one reborn is when it happens, or it might be after Wet Nurse. One of the two. Either after the one reborn, so go check there, or after you've killed the Wet Nurse. You know what? Okay, logically speaking, sorry, I'm getting so over distracted. After you've beaten the Wet Nurse and you've finished off the nightmare, come back here and get 2 of the cord pieces at the same time, and then you'll have 3. And then you won't even have to worry about where the 4th location is. That'd be the best way to do it. But yeah, you come back here. She won't be here anymore. She'll be down here whenever you first enter the cathedral ward and you go down this little area. So you'll have to backtrack a little bit. But she'll be chilling down there. And that's 2 of 3. And then the 3rd one is right up here. The 4th one you get from Iovska's clinic. If you go back there through the secret entrance, the imposter will have the 4th cord piece that you can get, but you only really need 3 of them. They give you insight though, so if you like a high number, you know, feel free to nom away. That's disgusting though, worth it. Yeah, FromSoft specialty. Alright, so what you'll do is instead of going up towards where you fight Abretus, you'll drop down this way. But you don't want to go all the way down. If you go all the way down, it brings you back to the cathedral ward. You want to somehow parkour down and land on that platform right there where there's a door. It either it requires either a lot of finesse or a lot of health. Oh yeah, okay, so the reason I fucked it up, so we're definitely dead. The reason there are 4, even though it says 1/3 cord, is because it was a translation error. It's not supposed to say 1/3. The name in Japanese is supposed to imply that you need 3 of them, but it's not actually describing it as like 1/3 of like a piece of an umbilical cord, if that makes sense. FromSoft games have a lot of small translation errors like that lead to problems. Like right at the very start of the game, there's like a note that says it's handwritten, but in the Japanese it doesn't just say it's handwritten, it says it's written in your handwriting. So if you're an English person, you just think, oh, okay, so some random person wrote this note. But if you're playing the game in Japanese, like the, I guess, primary audience, you're like, oh, okay, so I wrote this note. This is my goal. Kind of completely changes your perspective on, like, your starting point of the game based on the language that you're experiencing the game in. Go ahead and set this aside for a second. I'll keep grinding that up here in a bit. But I'm going to go ahead and make that jump real quick. I don't honestly have a good recommendation for how to land on that platform. I've tried a few different methods a few different times, and it usually just feels like luck. Which usually is how I feel about these parkour sections. Fuck, can you say usually one more time, bro? Please? Anyway. Yeah, usually. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and try this again and totally make it this time and not die in the process. There we go. So yeah, you'll land down on this platform and go through the door, and it'll lead you to a little secret area. It's the original Hunter workshop, the one that existed before the dream was created. And you'll find a few different items here. You can find the doll's outfit in this chest if you want to dress as her. Just find the actual original doll. There's going to be an item in here that you can give to the doll when you get back to the dream if you want some dialogue of her. So that's why there are 2 of the same place. Yeah, this is the original location, and then the nightmare or the hunter's dream that's the place where you sorry. where you and all the other hunters go when you die. Got her clothes and sold them. Yeah, they're worth a lot if you sell them. But yeah, if you already got the cord piece from here, you'll get the second one whenever you beat Murgo. And then all you have to do is either get the last one off the prostitute, or if your prostitute is dead, you can get the one off Iofska in the clinic, assuming you haven't killed her prematurely. If the prostitute is dead, I can show you the way into the back of the clinic, assuming you haven't already opened it up, which you very well might have. She's still alive, thank God. Is your nun alive? Because I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna sound a little cruel, but you should just kill the nun. It's not worth the risk of leaving her alive. You'll want the prostitute, but if you have the nun, bro, like, I would yell her that shit. The old lady is chill. The old lady is good to have around. Yeah, you don't want to send the beggar. The beggar is evil. He's even more annoying to fight. Why should I kill the nun? Okay, if you take blood from the prostitute 3 times in one run, it makes the nun jealous and she will murder the prostitute, and it can make it harder to get 3 of the cord pieces. That's why I low-key hate the nun. I think she's a bitch. She's stuck up, bro. Like, we rescue you and we bring you back to the only safe place left in all of Yarnum. And because you're a little bit jealous that I'm getting blood from another woman, you're gonna murder one of the only people left in this city? Like, dude, you're worse than the beast. The true beast is the darkness of man. The nun would do great in the Dark Souls trilogy, but here in Bloodborne, bro, I want to kill her. Ever since I accidentally fucked up that quest line on one of my playthroughs, I have consistently either not rescued or actively killed the nun in every one of my playthroughs. Sometimes I send her to the clinic to get turned into an alien. Sometimes I just fucking murk her outright. I'm a hater now. I have beef with the fucking nun. But yeah, if you need... Wait, which nun? The crying one near the jars, or the one that is near Odin Temple? Crying one near the jars. No, not the weird... I don't even know what the fuck that thing is. It's crying by all the jars in Odin Temple. I'm talking about the nun that you rescue from the Yahar'gul. She comes back to the church after you rescue her, but she's, like, imprisoned where all the bag keepers are. No, the one at the Yeah. The Hypogean jail is Yahar'gul. It's the kind of like how we said before that you kind of like get 2 perspectives of like the same place almost, with the original workshop and the dream workshop. With the jail, if you go there before, like early, when you let the bad guy kidnap you, you can see it when everything's hidden, and then you go back to the same place whenever you fight like the one reborn before you enter the nightmare. If there's any other things that you haven't found yet, or things that you're missing, I can try to direct you. I'm a little bit more confident in my Elden Ring knowledge than my Bloodborne knowledge, but... This is, I want to say, the 7th or 8th playthrough I've done of Bloodborne so far. I can't find Murgo's Witner's place. That's all I need to know. You fought Mikulish, right? The guy that runs around? Or where are you at in the game? On my first playthrough? Nice. The first one is always the most memorable. You did kill Mikulish? Yeah, so it's in the same tower where you fight Mikulish. You just keep climbing higher, and she'll be the final boss on the very top of the tower. Just make sure that after you kill the wet nurse, you go to Cathedral Ward before you talk to Gurman next. Otherwise, you'll be locked out of the true ending. Low key, if your clinic keeper is alive, even though you might not need it, I actually recommend just getting that cord piece so that you don't even have to worry about the prostitute. Because you could get that one first. Wait, what's the other ending? Okay, so there's 3 main endings. If you get all the umbilical cord pieces, you get the true ending, which I won't spoil. And then the other 2 endings are to do with Gurman. Whenever you talk to him, he'll give you a choice of either letting him kill you and making you wake up from the dream, or, you know, refusing to let him kill you. And those are the 2, like, I guess, good and bad endings, or normal endings. With the true ending, you're also going to want to say no. You're going to want to tell him no when he offers to kill you. Otherwise, even if you've eaten the umbilical cord pieces, you'll just get the normal ending. Might have to nuke every boss after Mikulish. If you're gonna want to, if there's any bosses you haven't killed yet, definitely don't beat the final boss yet, because Bloodborne is one of the only games in the series where as soon as you beat the boss, it starts your game over. It puts you into New Game Plus 1 immediately, instead of giving you a choice like it does in most of them. I accidentally fucked my friend over that way. He had to play through the entire game again just to fight the orphan fight. Oh, Mikulish is annoying too. In New Game Plus 1, the version before this, um, even at 45 vitality, he has an attack that can one-shot you. So he fucking was just taking forever because he could just get lucky and kill you, make you start the whole fight again, proceed to run through a million hallways. It was rather tedious. Yo, this is the worst shit I've ever crafted in my entire life, bro. This is driving me crazy. That does suck. I'd highly recommend getting the DLC. To be honest, Bloodborne's, like, main story isn't really complete without the context that you get from the DLC. Yeah, his little when he closes his hands and it makes the stars shoot everywhere. He turns into Mike Tyson. Or are you talking about his tentacle? Because both are annoying. He turns into Mike Tyson. The nuke one. Yeah, the nuke of his is really annoying. Like I said, in New Game Plus, it basically one-shots you no matter what your vitality is. It becomes, like, super luck-based. In the Flower Gardens. You ever go to Canehurst? Because that's a pretty fun area. I might have not. It's a snowy castle that's outside the city that you can go to. Yeah, I'd go there too before you go through the final boss. It's got a very unique vibe compared to most of Yarnum. Instead of being all full of beasts and shit, it's like a vampire castle full of spirits and dregs. Oh my god. I'll fight Daughter of the Cosmos. Abridus isn't my favorite fight. It's a little bit chaotic, a little spammy, perhaps. And the camera can be a little fucky too. I don't hate it though. Damn. I think she has one attack that's kind of bullshit. There's a second guy watching, but I don't know anything about him. Oh, I'm not sure. This has been a pretty slow one. Usually it's a little bit busier than this in chat. Aw, see, it's that attack, bro. That's such bullshit. He has like 2 fucking hits in him and he one-shots me with a laser beam from above. From like damn near full health. Absurd. Like, not even absurd in a fun way. Absurdly trash. The later new game scalings, bro. I don't get the appeal. There was a dude earlier who wanted to do the PvP, but I haven't really seen much about PvP with this game. Nowhere near as much as like the other games have. The only like main reward that I recall that you get from fighting Abretus is the Chalice of Is, which is cool. It's cool, but if you have no interest in the chalices, it's just like That's kind of what I was thinking earlier. I was like, I feel like it would just be nothing but parry spam. Everyone trying to goad each other into fucking who can parry the quickest. Which is boring if you're like trying to use a two-handed weapon, because like you just can't parry. Makes anything like the Bloodletter basically useless for PvP. I might need to change my build around. This is the build I was using to get through Ludwig. Fighting very different beasts now. I guess you could say the problem is I'm not fighting beasts at all anymore. Ah, you would do that. Come on, Abretus. Okay. Let's get our stamina back. Oh, you did not hit me. Get the fuck out of here. And going straight for the nuke instantly is so obnoxious. Oh my god. What are you doing to me, Abretus? Damn. Oh my god. Did she heal? I swear I had her lower than that. Yeah, I need to hit her head more. Get my damage up. Really, the only thing holding me back is stamina. If I just changed my build to a stamina build, we'd be able to get her in one run, I think. If we die again, I might. Oh, brother. This guy stinks. Alright. Weapon at fucking risk. Oh my god. Can't have shit in Yarnum. Oh, and opening with the nuke, too. Oh. I don't like you very much, Abretus. You're mean. Chat, Abretus is being mean to me. Oh my god. Alright, let's just change to stamina. Come back with a vengeance. Alright. I believe 10% is really all I have. Anyway. Oh, we have to fix our weapon too. Oh, lovely. To the comp dungeon! Buy some vials while we're at it. Alright. Perfect. Let's go fix our weapon. Oh, Abretus. I stream with Twitch or YouTube since I really struggle with streaming with Twitch. I've never tried to stream on Twitch before. I don't really have advice on which is better, because I've just always streamed on YouTube. Well, that's also just because I've never watched Twitch, really. I've always watched content on YouTube. What I like about YouTube is that your streams, your videos, like everything, you can post pretty much whatever you want, and it's always up. You don't have to worry about it, like, not being visible. Because, like, Twitch doesn't have, like, channel pages in the same way, where you can just see, like, everything they've ever posted. For more than an hour. Yeah, I don't know. I don't personally recommend Twitch, but like I said, I have no experience with it. YouTube can be just as finicky about view counts too, so I don't know if one is really better than the other on that regard. On YouTube, it seems to be like a momentum thing. Like, your channel will either like be getting no views, or it'll hit a little spike where you start to get a lot of views, or the views steadily climb. Those dead periods are rough, though. Please don't frenzy me, please don't frenzy me, please don't frenzy me, please don't frenzy me, fuck. Oh, yes. 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 Oh, no. There we go. Oh, what a pain, what a pain. All right. Do nothing. What an interesting little note. Alright. Abritas is down. Let's go beat Maria. Well, I'll probably delve into the cum dungeon a little bit, level up, but then we'll go kill Maria. I did not mean to do that. That's fine. Should only need about 4. Yeah, it's not even really a glitch. It's honestly funnier than that. It just so happens that one of the randomly generated seeds in the game that has a funny name has an enemy with a lot of runes or blood echoes that dies automatically because it's getting hit by a trap. It's like pure luck that this exists. It's one of the hanging axe traps. The enemy is loaded in, but its AI isn't loaded in yet, so it just stands there and doesn't move, and it doesn't like get knocked back by the axe or anything, and the axe just swings back and forth and kills it. If you walk too far forward into the dungeon, it causes the AI of the enemy to load, and it moves out of the way of the axe. But as long as you stop right here and don't go any further, it's a free 80k every single time. Take like 15 seconds max. It's a little bit cracked. And it's not too hard to get to either. All you have to do is beat like the first 2 chalice dungeons or something like that, and you're good to go. You get the root chalice and you're good to just chug along. I don't really use it too often. I mostly just use it to fix my gear, or if I have like a gap to fill the gap that I need. But it's pretty easy to get here. Technically, all you have to do is beat Bloodstarved Beast, and you have an infinite blood echo generator at your disposal. Bloodstarved Beast is a pain in the ass though, so it's low-key worth it. Like, you better get something good for all that.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
The first of the games in this genre that I played was Bloodborne about 4 years ago, and Bloodstarved Beast was the first boss that really made me mad.
Farewell, good
I'm
hunter.
gonna go
May
AFK
you
a bit,
find
BRB.
no rest
Okay,
in
I
the
got you.
waking world.
That shit had me heated. Alright. Let's go kill Maria. No hit, Bloodstarved Beast. Yeah, once you like, I'm assuming with parrying. Because when you learn how to parry Bloodstarved Beast, it can be so satisfying. If you did it without parrying, you're just built different. Parry exists? Oh, good heavens. Yeah, that's what the gun is for. That's that's the main purpose of the gun in this game. That's how you parry. You can see right now I've got the Evelyn as my sidearm. Door with the Astral Clock Tower key. And I thought guns were just to aggro NPCs or just go full on demon time. No, no, it's to stun enemies so that you can parry them. It does a lot of damage too, or at least it can.
A corpse should be left well alone. Oh, I know very well how the secrets beckon so sweetly. Only an honest death will kill you now. Protect you from your wild curiosity.
Yeah, no, the parrying can be kind of fucked up the timing on it. Assuming I can actually land one. For some reason, I'm struggling an awful lot to do. There we go. Yeah, you can see it takes a pretty good chunk of damage out from him when you do. A little too early. Damn, she's quick. No way. are my bullets going? Straight into the ether, it feels like. Yeah, that's the reason you struggled so much with Gascoigne. Because the best thing to do for Father G is to parry him. A lot of the bosses in the game are significantly easier when you parry. That's why two-handed weapons are kind of at a disadvantage, because you can't parry when you're using two-handed weapons. So you give up one of your best strengths in order to use those weapons. That's why the Bloodletter is kind of a pain. Hitless, Bloodstarved Beast, no parrying, cracked behavior though. Ah. That was really, really timed. Oh yeah, this is Maria. She's the one that the doll is based on. She's the, original hunter that Father German based the doll on because he's a fucking creepy pervert. And the best thing he could do is fantasize his coworker wearing dresses and serving him for all of eternity. Bro's kind of the worst. Father German, more like fucking Father Groomer. Oh god. I'm getting too distracted. Oh, I had that and I fucking second guessed myself like a bitch. And I'm gonna suffer the consequences for it. Yeah, you can use her for your pleasure. Yeah, he's a fucking weirdo. He's a real fucking creep. He probably does use the doll to his pleasure. That's why I do the true ending, because killing German is just cathartic. Can't believe we fumbled because I doubted in my own power. How tragic. But yeah, no, parrying makes a huge difference. After this, assuming we don't beat her this time, I'll go back to using the Bloodletter two-handed without parrying, and you'll see just, like, the difference that it makes. But that's assuming that we don't beat her, because parrying makes the game low-key easy. Okay, so if you let him kill you, the final boss is Murgo's wet nurse. If you refuse to let him kill you, he's the final boss. And if you refuse to let him kill you and you've eaten the 3 umbilical cord pieces, you get to fight a secret boss after him. So there's technically 3 final bosses in Bloodborne, depending on what your ending of choice is. I won't spoil what the secret boss is, though, obviously. God damn, please calm down, Maria. Since I'll usually try to kill all the bosses in my runs, it's just more ideal for me to do the true ending. Because otherwise I'd have to miss out on at least 1, if not 2. Yeah, see, parrying just makes the game easy. She's not even gonna get another chance. Yeah, we beat Ludwig last stream, as well as the Living Failures and the rest of the Clock Tower. I got distracted by chat. She might actually get that opportunity. Oh, we're out of bullets. That's perfect, Loki. So who's the lady that pops up when you beat Rom? The lady that pops up when you beat Rom is Yharnam. That is Queen Yharnam herself. If you do all of the main Thumaru Chalice dungeons, which are the first set of Chalice dungeons that you unlock, you get to fight her as a secret boss. Yeah, the city was named after her. She is presumably the mother of the child that the wet nurse is protecting. The baby that's crying throughout the game. And the father is presumably Odin. Although I've heard some people argue it's the amygdalas, or that it's one of the amygdalas, but I think that's dumb. I just think that's a dumb theory. I think it's very obviously Odin that's the father. There's way more supporting evidence. Yeah, the baby that you hear crying throughout the entire game, Yharnam, the queen, is the mother of that baby. And then the father is presumably one of the Great Ones. Well, is one of the Great Ones, but presumably, I think it's Odin that's the father. He's been annoying and worrying me. Yeah, that ominous sign that you've been hearing is what they've been protecting this entire time. After you beat Rom, or if you get 40 insight, or maybe it's 60, I think it's 60 actually, you start hearing the baby, no matter where you are in the world. Okay, so the Great Ones are gods. If you're familiar with Lovecraft, or like cosmic horror, think Cthulhu, the Yellow King, unknowable gods that are beyond comprehension, come from space or the deep ocean, and they're very spooky. Rom is one. The amygdalas that you see everywhere, the big spider-looking things, are Great Ones. Abretus is one. There's a few others throughout the game. The reason that okay, let me go back a little bit. The blood that everyone's taking inside of Yharnam comes from women that take the blood of Great Ones into themselves and then act as human blood banks for the people of Yharnam. That's what the hooker is, and that's what the nun are. They're blood administrators, which means people come from all over the place just to take their blood into themselves like fucking weirdos. That's why the nun kills the prostitute. She gets jealous if you prefer taking corrupt blood over her holy and pure priestly blood. There's another area you probably might not have found yet, called the Nightmare Frontier, where you can fight one of the amygdalas as a boss fight. You get to it by letting one of the amygdalas grab you while you're carrying a special item. But the main goal of Bloodborne is basically for the church to become Great Ones through different methods. Because everyone wants to be God, don't we? It just feels like it'd be so much better that way. So the church committed horrible, horrible atrocities to try to become gods. It's always nice seeing people get introduced to Bloodborne. It's such a nice world. I have a series of videos I just started recently that are like Bloodborne lore videos. I might make more of those. There actually is one way to parry when you're using two-handed weapons, but you can only do it with the tentacle. That's why Mikolash is so annoying, because he uses the tentacle to parry you sometimes. When you're fighting Father G early on in the game, he parries you too, using his gun. It's a little stronger when we do it, not gonna lie. Damn. You can see how much like easier of a fight this was when I could just constantly parry her with my gun and stun lock her. With the two-handed weapons, you have to really like damage fest your way through it. Such a different dynamic. I also just have really high blood tinge though, so I do really good damage with my guns. Perks of being 3 cycles in, I suppose. Yeah, I like the concept of the Mikolash fight, but he's low-key the most annoying motherfucker of all time. When they're slandering my boy, but it's all true. Oh god. Oh man. I miss my gun already. For the few moments I held it, I remembered the power. If I ever do a New Game 3 run, I'm absolutely using the gun. Yeah, see, it's hard to time with the tentacle, but you can parry with it. Mikolash just be getting fucking lucky when he does it. Ah. Damn. Oh, another one? See, the other thing is the animation of the tentacle is so long that sometimes you can't even get out of the animation and close enough to them to get the parry off. You really have to face fuck them to use the tentacle, which I guess makes sense for obvious reasons, but can still be a bit of a hassle. Oh my god, calm your shit. Yes, come on. No! I went the wrong direction like a dumbass. Fighting the urge to sleep. Haven't slept in 27 hours. Damn. Bro's on watch duty. Holy shit. Oh my god. Bro, yeah, without the gun, this fight is stressing me out. I want you to kill this boss and go to sleep. I feel you, holy. Oh shit. Ah, too early. Too early. It's like a night and day difference. I mean, it's more of a challenge using the two-handed weapons, so I guess that's better, but at the same time, it's like, oh, dude. A few bullets is all it would take. I don't know, this isn't the worst weapon in the game. It's not even the worst blood-tinged weapon by a mile. Oh, come on now. Oh, a nice chain. Oh, come on, give me the parry too at the end. We're just gonna bully her, bro. Fuck it. Don't give her a chance, bro. Just keep bullying her. No, she dashed out of. We had her for a good second there. Oh, the iframes. Come on. Bully her. Oh, she's poisoning through my bullying. Oh. You know what's funny? My weapon can also stab me for no reason. Just like hers. Two peas in a pod, these ones. Fuck me. Yo! Bullier. Oh, I hate that she's able to poise through my bullying. Come on, give me the parry. Back up. Oh, no way. I fucked up the parry? You're ruining it. Oh. That's not what I thought she was gonna do. Oh. Oh, no way. No way. Oh, bro, she stole my heart. I can't handle the Risen right now, not at 10%. Oh, no way. Calm down, Maria. Calm down, Maria. Calm down, Maria. Oh, God. No, not again, bro. Dude. The Riz is unstoppable. Oh, God. Okay. GG. Damn. Without parrying, that's a little bit rough. Just a little bit. Not too bad, I suppose, but... Alright, let's get moving. Oh, Orphan. I'm sure you're gonna be fun. Oh, shit. We might as well go back to the dream and spend it. The sharks are just gonna one-shot me no matter what I do, I imagine. I'm gonna try to run past everything. Run straight to the boss. I do that every time. I don't know why. Don't know why I do that every single time. I just don't be thinking. Alright, where are we going? I already forgot where we were. Fishing hamlet. Ye old fishing hamlet. It didn't take us that long to beat Ludwig. I think chat might have been overreacting a little bit. I think we made pretty short work of him. You know, good things come to those who wait. Alright. Bunch of evil ass fish. Bunch of evil ass fish. Oh. Bunch of evil ass fucking fish. Oh my god. 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 Go to the fucking lantern. Bro, let me light the lamp. Okay. That's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. Okay. Okay. Let me just run. Oh, come on now. Bosses that stab themselves for more bullets. Finally, they have nerfed like us. Oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, compared to the NPC hunters that just have infinite health. Or not infinite health, infinite stamina, and infinite fucking bullets. Oh, fishy boy, how you ruined me so. Okay, where do we go from here? What's the shortcut from later? I always forget about this point where I'm supposed to actually go. I think it's down this way, yeah. Toward the little sea shacks. Oh, hello, Braydor. I already took your weapon. You need to embarrass you with it too? I mean, if you insist. Oh, you dodged my tentacle. I don't like it when you dodge my tentacle. This evil bastard. Get out of here.
awaits those who pry into the unknown. Those who pry into the unknown. Awaits those who pry into the unknown.
Oh, for sure. In the New Game Plus cycles, be it New Game 1, New Game 2, anything beyond that, Ludwig is definitely the hardest boss. Lawrence can be an annoying endurance test, and Orphan can be quite aggressive, but there's nothing quite like dealing with Ludwig. It's a whole different game. Alright, well, all we've got left is Orphan, Lawrence, and then we can go ahead and finish off the Nightmare of Mensis. I got work tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna call it here, and then when I get off work tomorrow, we'll finish off this run with the with tomorrow's stream, or I guess later tonight's stream now. But yeah, that should be enough to finish off the run. So let's head back to the dream for now. Call it a day from there. Alright, yeah. Tomorrow night we finish off this run. Bloodletter's been decent. Not the greatest, not the worst. But after that, I'll put up another vote on my channel for what weapon we should do next. Not sure what options I'll put on it just yet, but we'll think of that tomorrow. Work our way through that.